Hello there and welcome back to yet another episode. So, in today's one we are gonna look at food yet again because it's starting to get a little bit lower. I have quickly slapped down another farmhouse here and we'll take out a few of those plants that we don't need to grow here. I think we've got quite a bit of canola on the other side here, and then soybean. Yeah, there's quite a bit here. But it seems like it's not enough, so what I'm thinking is I'd like to, well, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'd like to take and take everything out from here, or most of the things, and turn this into farmland. So slowly but steadily, I'd like to start moving the houses on top of this hill. I know I said this could be like a cool spot, and it still is, but the problem is the district center is over here, so if they are working, let's say, in around this area, it's gonna be a very long time till they get home, eat and all that. So we'll try and keep the housing in the central what's happening here, let's turn it down a little bit, in the sort of central location, and it will be very cool to use all those platforms, but they're pretty expensive as well, so we'll have to see what we can use. And yeah, well, it's not gonna be like a fully final layout kind of thing here. I think it's more gonna be like, let's try and make some space for a few of those houses and the barracks. Then other than that, I think in terms of, you're still flooding here. What is going on? Okay, maybe 140 is gonna do the trick. Let's see. Then yeah, in terms of water, what I think we'll do, we'll keep those gates closed throughout the playthrough. So we'll only use this area or the water source to top it up when we have to. And I have built also this sluice over here. I'd love to try it. So let's remove. Just grab this one here, and let's see what happens. Okay, we're filling it up pretty nicely. And it seems, I think I've answered my own question that I was asking in the previous episode as well, about the height. So that's pretty cool. We can see how high it goes, and clearly it's not going to go above itself. So yeah, I think I'm going to set it there for a second. Let's see how it goes. Raise you a little bit as well. We'll keep it as full as we can. And then let's bring you also to a similar height. Okay, that's hopefully gonna clean up those mountains quite a bit. 260, I think you can be much higher than this. And there we go. I was hoping a little bit more from this area, but it seems we only get a tiny bit of greenery here. Then secondly, with the logs, so yeah, all those logs, eventually the oak trees, I believe we are not going to keep them here. That's going to be farmlands. So to expand this, I have planted a few more. And what I'd like to do, let's see if we can climb up from here. Yeah, that should be good. And then we can do one over here as well, just for a couple of additional trees. I don't think we're going to build anything up here just yet. Might keep... This one's a little bit more straight. Well, that's fine for now. It's not too important. Now, contaminated beavers, only 4 left, which is lovely. Let's put the stairs down here as well, so we can do a few. And I feel we are quite safe, so we can remove you as well, and further increase our oak tree farm. I think eventually we'll probably need to have like another forester here. I mean, we could do one that sort of looks after this side of the area, or maybe somewhere in the middle. It doesn't really matter. With this one, if we can green it up here a little bit, then it would be cool to put some trees on the hill itself as well. Okay, cool. Let's see what's gonna happen with the food. We had about just under 400, but as we know, in the evening they're all gonna run back super hungry. Alright, 300. If it stays above 2, then I'm happy. Okay, it stays on just under 300. 250. Okay, 240. Okay, approaching 200, but it didn't go below. No, it is going. That's 200 food that they have consumed, and they might still eat in the morning as well. And this water is a little funky over here. Okay, what I'll do is let's just change you up. I think eventually we're gonna make this place a little different. We'll use some sluices over here as well. Okay, now another thing I have done here, I've added 2 more fermenters because it seemed like we had enough soybeans and the raw ingredients, but we just weren't cooking them up fast enough, and that's probably because we don't have enough power here. Oh yeah, okay. In terms of that, if you bring you over there, that's gonna be a little bit difficult. What I could do is not ideal, but we could swap you and have another engine running right here. Yep, it is not what I want to do. But the thing is, all the food is here right now. And if we place it there, it's going to be a lot of back and forth running that we do need. But we do have a lot of power here. And that's eventually going to go across the mountain as well. But that's still miles away from us. Okay, yep, this is going to be the quickest solution. Give you a slightly bit higher priority. There we go, and same for you. Okay, I think we have enough construction beavers now, don't we? Yep, there's several here. And yeah, we've got plenty of points right now. There's bigger problems that we need to solve. Cool. Right, so that's going. I am also thinking if we are very desperate for the food, which I think we might be. Look, we're on 400. That's not bad. I do feel I'd like to maybe put some more raw ingredients there. Hold on. Okay, no, we do have that stuff in here. And we could extend it by... There is a bit of space in here. Yep, and you can help over here as well. Berries is something we don't have a lot. That's a lovely spot, but it's kind of like so far out of the way that I'm not even sure if it's worth going there. Well, it might be. Let's have a look at the road network again. How far? It's just starting to get red over here, so this might be fine. I mean, all they're doing, you're just gonna be sitting in the farm anyways. So let's see what we can do. We could cross over from here, place the farm right in the middle, and I mean, if we want to be even smarter about this, then what about something like this? So the farm's gonna be here. We'll go around. Okay, very lovely. You're gonna go over here, and then we can use quite a large chunk of land. Now, what do we need more? Soybeans or soybeans? No, we have a ton of soybeans. Maybe cassavas is something we could use a bit more. I mean, if I'm completely honest, then it's actually the fermenters that we need. Some more power in here. But okay. Here we go. Cool. Now, power, that's going in nicely as well. I would like this area to be done as quick as possible. I have changed it up a little bit, as you can notice. So we've got the road network going directly above it. Just so it helps with the construction. They can follow along way easier, hopefully. And then when we get here, can we approach this from the top? Let me just pause it, not pause it, but slow it down a tiny bit. Okay, we can go sort of around a little bit. How far can we get? Okay. Well, there we go. And then you can start constructing it up from here. Where are the stairs? Okay, there we go. And if I pause you, I hope you can do a few things from top to down. Might help speed it along a little bit. Cool. Then, I mean, if they're already climbing up from here, we might as well carry on like so. Right. Farm's going up. Well, that's lovely, or is it? Yeah, we still have some soybeans and things here. So I'm just wondering... Yeah, you guys are full. Okay, 100% we are going to need to do some more fermenters. And although I said I don't want to place anything here, I do feel that we are going to have to. How far with this one? Okay, so that's going in. We're supplying 500, 750. Come on, a couple more beavers here. And maybe we start producing a little bit quicker. As you can see, we're already up to 500, so that's 100 more than before. Okay, so if we bring it up to 600, I think we should be fine, and then slowly it's gonna start filling up. So, okay, cool. That is very lovely. Now, next most important thing, power. Is it going through? Just a few left in here. I think what I'll do is, I'll just tell them that this section is most important. Please get this in there. I'm gonna unpause you as well. Before we get any trouts or not the trouts, the bad tides. Actually, maybe it doesn't matter anymore. I could remove this ladder. I just don't want anyone... Okay, yeah, we should be fine. There's no need for them to climb down there. Get rid of the rubble as well. And then we'll do another levee here. One more on top and... Oh. Actually, this is not where we need to build you. It's actually over here. Yep, there we go. But this might be a little bit lower priority. Don't think we need them done or completed just yet. Okay. You're complaining that there's nothing to do in range, so why don't we pause you for a second? Let's just see. Water is probably the next thing we need to worry, but there... Yeah. Drought is approaching. Okay. Then, since it's just a drought, I was also thinking that it would be lovely to keep some of that water still contained in here. So the first layer we could do... We've not seen any of the bad water go this way. But during a bad water tide... Now the question is... Should we... Does it matter? I wonder if we... Well, when we place the dams over here, is that gonna affect our power production there? That's my only worry. Because right now, yeah, it's flowing. Once it builds up, it's just gonna turn into a pool. And yeah, it's gonna flood the area, so... Maybe what we should have done is raise it all in here. So maybe let's not mess with all that. We could... Yeah, the only other option I see is to maybe automate it with, again, floodgates. You could do a few in here. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if we get a row of 6 at least... I mean, we did have some issues sometimes, so maybe increase it by a little bit. Then what we can also do in here is close it off like so. So that way, hopefully we'll have some water always going through this area. We could also do it from here, but let's see what happens if we do it this way. Yeah. Okay. Cool, we'll leave you there. I believe you do have a road network here. Yes, you do. Okay, cool. Now, where were we with the other stuff? So the forest there. Yeah, you've got quite a few things to do here. Let's see, we'll put a couple more trees in there as well. Anything's finished yet? Nothing. Okay. What about the gate settings here? Bad tide starts. Drought. Okay. When it ends, let's just bring it back to 0.55. And what about these guys? Any settings? No. Drought starts, we're gonna lock you up. Drought ends, drop it down to 1.35. Oh, almost there. And here we go. Now let's check the colony again. Food, okay, 600. Half the day is done. Very lovely. Yeah, we don't have to build another fermenter there. I think this has sort of saved us here. Power is definitely a problem that we want to fix as soon as possible. How much is coming through from here, by the way? 2069. Okay. That's a solid number. And then if we can send it over as well. Oh dear, that's gonna take a little bit of time now, isn't it? They're walking from here. Power lines are gonna be from here. Now, do we want to see the ugly power lines or no? We do have a little bit of time to decide that, and it's not a major priority just yet. What we can start to sort of figure out over here is let's just place in some of these bits, and then oh yeah, let's we'll let them construct it all first, and then are gonna need some stairs as well. Let you climb down, probably from here. Grab a road, and then we should be able to just construct everything pretty easily. Okay, there you go. Mangroves are starting to come online as well. We could do even more in here. Do you know what? I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. I mean, food is pretty important. We've not managed to bring up their well-being because there's been so many other important things. Cool. So power lines continue from here. This one, the top one as well, connected. Okay, just a couple of trees left and we are almost there. Why are you sitting here? Oh, okay, I see why. There's no other trees. I think we have too many lumberjacks in this area, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. This one, no. Okay, pause this one. I'll pause the middle ones because there aren't that many trees right now. And they are starting to come online here, so yeah. Okay, very, very good. Let's speed up the time just a tiny bit. Now, are we finally connected? Oh, right. Okay. We're gonna have to change, let's see, this bit in here. Right, is that gonna be expensive corner? I think it's gonna be an expensive corner here. Because the three-way 500. Yikes. Okay. If we went up from to this side. Okay, we're just gonna take the 500 points. There we go. Happy. Happy days. Get this connected. Highest priority. 2 more days until the drought, but I think everything's pretty much fine now, isn't it? Now, when the drought starts, put it up there. When it ends, 1.10. And I think we should be all set up now with the settings all over the place. Cool. Then food over here. They've finally managed to harvest pretty much everything. And we constructed the farm. No, we haven't. Starting to build up a stock of berries as well, which is lovely. So let's take note. We're just shy of 600, so 560 right now. By the end of the day, let's see how many or how much food do we have in storage. Okay, now in terms of this area over here, let's have a look. What do we have up here? Now those platforms are gonna be pretty expensive. I know we're gonna 100% use them in the future, but right now they take a lot of metal. Like, how are we gonna be able to afford them? Okay. I think there's ways around here. It's not gonna look the prettiest, of course, but it's gonna be achievable. Yeah, we can do... I wish we had those cliffside platforms. They were pretty amazing. Oh yeah, this could be perfect in here. Raise it up a little bit. But that's okay. We'll place one over here, one over here. And then... ooh, okay. Not the most spacious of locations. But I'm certain we can figure this out somehow. Then same over here. We can do... place one in here, another one. It's gonna work. It's... oh, this reminds me, yeah. It's just a temporary solution, but it ends up staying here for the whole playthrough. Let's just give it a try. We'll see what the future brings us. Okay. That's a view of you. 1, 2, 3. That means we can rip out this section here. Then we are gonna approach this mountain as well. I was thinking of putting one, like, the water drop-off zone in the middle, but I feel like it's gonna be better to do it 2 on the side so we can green up the mountain tops as well. Okay. Right, so evening, 720, 700. Yeah, I think we're still going up a little bit. 680 is not bad. And then, yeah, once we get this farm in place as well, maybe those berries moved, this area rearranged, I think that's gonna feed quite a good size of colony. Then foods factory is probably the next thing. 300 points, that's fine. We've got the materials. Do we have the power though? Let's try and check that. Oh, hold on a second. Here we go. 4,300 power. Which reminds me, maybe the next thing we should do here is some power management as well, some batteries. Oh yeah. They are fairly expensive though. Would be cool to get it greened up, so might do a water drop-off zone. Like something like this on this corner here, as high as we can. Could have a road that comes up here. Maybe from here, this way, and then... yep, literally on this corner here. It's a little unfortunate that we have this stuff, but I think we are... oh yeah, that's gonna be just perfect here. Water or fluid dump, like so. And this one. Alright, perfect. Let me just pause you for a second so they can hopefully construct everything else around more or less, I mean. Right. Lumberjacks are in. Any housing is... what are you guys doing? I'm pretty certain... yeah, there's quite a few of you, but where are you guys building right now? Here. Oh, all of this stuff. Okay, gotcha. Well, why don't we give them a couple of days just to catch up with all the construction plans, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so there we go. The final day of the drought. The beavers have been busy constructing, but it seems they've been doing some other things, such as the floodgates over here, and well, fortunately, quite a few of those pipes of the power lines are already done, which is great. I was hoping we'd get a couple of more buildings in as well, but let's see if I'll grab this one. That over here is going to be a little bit more difficult to build, so we'll need some scaffolding. Now, how about you? Okay, let's get a better angle. They're going to walk in here. That one's going to be done from the top, and this can be done from here. Okay, so I think things are good. We are going to give you a slightly higher priority because that takes a very long time to construct. But I think we should be good now. Yep, they're running through here as well. And then we'll go down and through. So let's have a look. Everything else seems to be fine though. We've definitely fixed our food issues. And seems the bottleneck was the fermenters and not the farms themselves. Although right now it seems like the soybeans and cassavas are almost empty in the storage. There's not many left. So what I can do, I can plant some more over here, and it might also be the time to start getting rid of all the kohlrabis. I'm not sure if we should keep them or not. I've definitely shrunk it quite a bit over here, so maybe we'll just keep them just in case. Right, now berries, we seem okay. Something we could probably do. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to have some better. Maybe I do really have to unlock those platforms. Okay, priorities. Let's think. We've got power. We might just need a way to store it. If we have power, that means we can increase our production. Do we have... I think we have the logs in here. We've also got plans for that. Okay, so forester, this one's gonna go. I'm gonna change you up just a tiny bit. Then wrong button, here we go. We'll stick a road here. I want this to be a slightly higher priority. I need this forester running and doing everything, and then I can green up this area as well. I have also planned in this wall in here. We've not asked them to start building it just yet, but maybe it's a good time to start thinking about it. And the main reason is just to expand our green zone a little further. Okay, I'm pretty certain you guys are almost done here now, aren't you? Yeah. I'm just glad we can finish this before the next the bad water tide. Okay, looking good or fine. We've got a building up on the mountains already as well. 7. Oh, okay. So we've gotten quite a few more beavers, close to 100 now. Not many vacancies. Lovely. You guys are planting things as well. What's the range again? So we can go about here. Okay, that's gonna be fine, and then we can cross over maybe from somewhere here as well. Cool. Even more of you. And then right, crossing over here is gonna be fun. Let's just have a quick look here again. You guys are now zooming over. Okay, good. It's good to see you guys are doing the power lines. Walking through... they can always climb over. This one can be on pause. You carry on with this bit. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not too far from it. Now, what I do have to do for next is... as soon as these ones are in, we can clear up a little bit of space. But whilst we are waiting for that, why don't we figure out the location where we can start dropping in some water as well. As we said, it's gonna have to be a little bit higher up. So maybe like this corner in here. 1, 2. It's gonna look silly. Yep, absolutely. Maybe a little bit too high. Later on, I guess we could do it also from like this mountainside, somewhere over here. But for the time being, I just want to have quite a large chunk of this as green as possible, and then we can... This looks like a good area to put some ladders down as well. Or maybe through here. No, actually, it is gonna have to be here. Okay, water, fluid dump, you're gonna go like so. Then we'll do... Measure the height. Do we want it to be higher? No, I don't think we need to. Then in terms of access, you can go up from here. And we can do normal ladders as well. I was hoping to do the normal ones. I kind of like the look of them a little bit more. And then of course, join you up with some roads. This means, unfortunately, I am gonna have to relocate you elsewhere. If only we had... I mean, this doesn't look too bad in here. Okay. Yep, ladder in here as well. Swap it over. High priority. And then I'll delete this one, actually. Not the highest. Let's do it this way. Cool. Now, quick check around the colony again. Food is okay. Power's coming through. How much are we producing over here? Means we can pause you. You beavers can go and work somewhere else. Okay. We got the power. We got some beavers living on the cliffs already. Then what is next? What is next? I guess is just to have some more logs in this empire, and then yeah, green it up a little bit more. Construct this in here. Probably need some more logs. This farm is definitely gonna go. It is not gonna be for farming. Now, I sort of like the look of this. Do a forester here, and then obviously tons of oak trees yet again. I mean, this might actually turn into some pine trees as well, because we are gonna need to start doing resin very soon, aren't we? So okay, we'll set you as pine. Half of it. Which half was it? Okay, I think we can do one more row. And there we go. For harvesting, this one's going to be for our resin farm. We'll eventually get the Dapper Shack and the wood workshop as well. But for now, I think we've done some pretty good progress over here. So let's leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.